Hi, my name's Elise. I did a study abroad in Greece and Turkey during the May semester. It was only 2 weeks long. The classes were, I mean, obviously the structure is not the same, but the assignments were pretty much the same. We had a project that we had to do before we left, and we presented that before we left, and then we had a bunch of business visits while we were abroad. We visited the headquarters of Coca-Cola, a dairy factory where they make I can't even think, like cheeses and different things. And so after those visits we had to write papers. But other than that, I wouldn't say it was anything like being in school. The learning curve was definitely pretty big on that one. And what else was there about that? Oh, the courses, yeah, they did count for some of the sections of the academic evaluation. They do count for some of that, and actually one of the classes is a grad class, and if you just fill out this little form you can get it counted as undergrad credit. My favorite thing about my trip to Greece and Turkey had to have been the monasteries in Meteora, and it's near this town called Kalimbaka in Greece. And so you're driving through the countryside, and the countryside in Greece is beautiful, and then you drive up to this little picturesque town, and you drive through that, and then you can see the monasteries in the background, and so then you're driving up through these mountain-like formations. You're driving up through them, and the view from there is beautiful. Then you finally get up to the monasteries, and the view from there is even more beautiful, and they're just like, the monasteries are perched like right on the cliffs themselves, like right on the edge. And so you go up there, and then you finally get to go inside the churches that are inside these monasteries, and oh my god, I mean, it was just beautiful. It was just like one thing after another. It was just like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful until you finally end at the churches inside the monasteries. And I think that was definitely the best part of the trip. One thing that I would have liked to have known before I went to Greece and Turkey is that it's not common to wear shorts there. You don't see anybody wearing shorts. So when me and some of the other girls did wear shorts because it was really, really hot, we got a lot of stares, and we got a few dirty looks from a couple women, but a lot of stares. And I don't think I would have changed my wardrobe because it was really hot, but I would have liked to have been prepared for that. I didn't live with anybody in particular other than my roommate, who I had the whole time, who was one of my good friends. But we moved from hotel to hotel during the trip. Pretty much every night we were in a different place. There was a few times that we actually had to stay in one place for 2 nights, but we were moving a lot during the trip. What I brought for the trip, we were actually told not to pack a lot since we were moving around so much. It was a lot to carry around, but I, of course, overpacked like I always do. And so I did have a lot to juggle at one time, but I mean, it was manageable. I was able to take care of it. And what I bought over there, I bought a lot of like souvenirs and things from my family and stuff like that. And I bought a lot of it in Turkey because the transactions fees, or whatever that is, the exchange rate for the dollar to the lira is a lot better there in Turkey than it is for Greece. And they had this huge thing called the Grand Bazaar, which they go to on every trip, and oh my god, they have so much stuff there, and you can haggle with the people. Like, they're always trying to get you to pay like way overpriced for the stuff, and you're just like, no, I'll give you like $2 for it. And they're like, okay, we'll take it. I plan to incorporate my study abroad in my future. I mean, it was just, for me, it was an exposure to something new outside of the U.S. I mean, we get foreigners here, and you get a little bit of information from them, but to actually go there and see it was just amazing, and I hope to actually one day be able to live and work abroad, and if not that, I mean, I'll be traveling extensively, so it's definitely motivated me to do more of that. Having the scholarship, I mean, for one thing, allowed me to be able to go, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to afford it. And so, I mean, I'm just so grateful that that's actually available, that this is something that they offer to the students. And I hope that one day I will be able to have my own scholarship to give to Georgia State to allow other kids to do the same thing, because, I mean, just having this experience alone is amazing. And I just want to thank Georgia State for making this scholarship available, for the Global Experience Scholarship, for it being available too, and for giving it to me. I do appreciate that so much, like I said, that I was actually able to go on this trip. And I want to thank Dr. White and Dr. Ransford too, because they're amazing. Dr. White is such an amazing teacher, and she wasn't intimidating on the trip at all like some teachers can be, and Dr. Ransford, same with him, but he was just so knowledgeable about everything. It was truly amazing, and I just wanted to thank everybody for that.